everyone, welcome back to Ormsby Farm. My name is Casey. So it's day four of Vlogmas 2024. And today's gonna be a little shorter video because I am making some homemade granola because I wanna get it vacuum sealed and prepped ready for when we go in town for Christmas. And I'm also gonna make some twice baked potatoes and I'm going to vacuum seal those and freeze those for going in because that's part of our Christmas Eve dinner. And I'm going to be using the wonderful out of air vacuum seal bags. My most favorite bags ever now. So let's go ahead and get into the opening so I can get started on this granola. All right, and I started the video as I'm chewing, but if you remember, I got an At Your Standard haul, so we're gonna do a bunch of these rolled oats in it. And I'm gonna leave the recipe down below, so you won't have to worry about it right here, because I'll have it down below. But rolled oats, I'm going to do some cashews. Now this is not salted, this is just raw. I'm gonna do some pink Himalayan salt. I'm using maple syrup as my sweetener, and I'm gonna do some vanilla extract. I have a little bit of the store-bought stuff, and then I'm gonna use some of my homemade ones. And I'm gonna toss all of that and put it in a 350-degree oven. And then once that's out and crispy, then you'll mix it. I'm gonna do some dark chocolate chips. I'm gonna do some cranberries and apricots. So I'm excited. So let's go ahead and let's tilt you down so I can go ahead and get this granola started. Again, all of the ingredients will be down below, but we're gonna wanna start off with 4 cups of your oats. So we're gonna do 4 cups. I think this is probably, I'll do a little bit less, but that's 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna, oh, this one's sealed. I'm gonna save these because I'm gonna put the rolled oats back in. Oh yes. Put the rolled oats back into these jars to store them. And I am gonna vacuum seal some in a bag too. All right, there's 4. We'll vacuum seal her back up in a minute. Now I'm gonna do a cup of the raw cashews. Now these are in large pieces, but if you wanted to, you could blend it up. It doesn't really bother me. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get a cup. And I'm gonna dump her in just like that. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe a cup and a half, yeah. Yeah, let's do that, why not? Okay, I'm gonna put in probably equivalent to like a teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon. And then we're going to put in our maple syrup and we're going to put in our vanilla. I'm going to use whatever I have left of this, which is not really much. And then I'm going to go get my homemade one. All right, and here I have my homemade vanilla. And we're going to go ahead and put a little bit more in. I love vanilla, so I can never go wrong. Ooh, yes, it smells good. Why not? Who's judging? And we're gonna put in what's equivalent to a half a cup of the maple syrup, huh? You know what? I think I'm gonna put in a little bit of cinnamon too. Why not, right? All right, now I'm just gonna mix it all so all of it is coated in all the juice and the seasoning. Oh my goodness, y'all, it smells so good. Again, I'm making sure everything is coated nice and delicious wise. Sorry, I have a song stuck in my head, y'all. And now what I'm going to do, now that I have it all pretty much coated, give it a good start, is I'm gonna put it on a lined cookie sheet, and then we're gonna put it in the oven. So let me just get all this together, put it on a cookie sheet, and then we'll be right back. All right, now I have my lined cookie sheet. Y'all don't judge my hands, they are well used. And I'm gonna just put it all on here. And of course, this is, nothing ever works right when I'm shooting a video, y'all. There we go, and I'm just gonna flatten it out because I want it in a thin layer. Yum! All right, and now we're gonna put it in the oven. All right, so now we have it in the oven. You wanna keep it in for about 21 to 24 minutes. I'm gonna check it at 21, just to make sure. Now, when you pull it out, you're gonna let it cool for a minute before you put it in a bowl, and then you're gonna add in your chocolate chips and stuff. But until then, let's go ahead and get these twice baked potatoes done so I can use my out of air vacuum sealing bags, and I can go ahead and throw them in the freezer to freeze. All right, y'all, so what have I done now? I've cut the potatoes in half, and I could have waited till they all the way cool, but don't be a ding-ding like me. Let them cool all the way. But what I'm going to do is I'm gonna get the center out of the potato. And I'm just doing it into a separate bowl, slowly, because it is nice and hot, as you could probably see on the screen. And then I'm just scraping the sides right here. It will come out. They're all nice and soft still. All right, there we go, we got that. Now I'm gonna do it with all 4 of these, and then we'll be back. All right, so I got them all somewhat scraped out. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add stuff to this bowl. I'm adding probably a stick of butter melted. I'm gonna add in some sour cream. Okay, maybe a lot of sour cream. Some shredded cheese. Now we're just gonna mix all of this up together. The potatoes, the butter, the sour cream. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna scoop this back into the potato boat kind of thing. Huh? Spread it out, make sure it's nice and even. Yum already. And what makes it a twice baked is you're gonna bake this again when you're ready to eat. You're gonna either do it in a 350-degree oven and just make sure it gets nice and bubbly, or you can do it in the microwave, or you can do it in the air fryer. So now I'm gonna let them sit for a minute, and then we're gonna vacuum seal them up. All right, y'all, and then I have, they all look so beautiful. So now I'm gonna toss these into the freezer, and then we'll check on the granola again. Remember, I have a video coming out about the out-of-air vacuum seal bags. If you want to get some for yourself, I highly recommend them. The quality is impeccable. The price is wonderful. I mean, you can't go wrong. So let's go ahead and get the granola because I can smell it. All right, the granola needed a couple more minutes, but I wanted to show you, I've showed you in different videos, But I wanted to show you how much I love these vacuum seal bags, and I'm gonna show you one of the dinners that I prepped for the Christmas holidays, this way to keep it fresh. First one is the protein of it. So these ribeyes are from our very dear friends over at Long Pine Cattle Company, Brianna and her husband Eddie. And then we got some fresh shrimp that's in there. And then of course, like I just did, the twice baked potatoes will go with it. And then we're gonna get some yummy asparagus of ours that we vacuum sealed in here. And it's just gonna be a really delicious dinner. Again, I can't recommend how much I love the out of air vacuum seal bags, because look, it's Christmas already. It's ready. It's easy, and I just gotta freeze it, then I can pull it out and it will defrost on the way to Atlanta, and then we'll be ready to cook it and have a delicious meal. Okay, now let's go back to granola. Yummy, y'all, yummy, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So now we're gonna let it sit undisturbed on a cool counter for 45 minutes. It will crisp up even more as it cools. And then I'm going to top with the chocolate chips and dried fruit and mix it all together. And then we're gonna put it back in a jar. And that's gonna be it. That's how easy it is, y'all. So I will see you in about 45 minutes. Well, y'all, I forgot to turn it on and I made a huge mess. So I need to push this. It all in. It should be nice and dried like this, y'all. That's what you're looking for, is dried. Yummy. Let me try to clean up some of my mess. What is going on, Case? Come on, Case. Try to break this one up here. Y'all, I can't stop sampling it. It's so good. Yum. Yum. Okay. So now I'm gonna put some chocolate chips in it. I'm gonna move this vacuum sealer out of the way, y'all. I got so much going on right now. We're gonna put in some of the dark chocolate chips. Yeah, that should be enough. I'm gonna top off some of these dried cranberries, which I'm thinking, because I bought these from Kroger, I'm thinking these are probably freeze dried. If I can get them open. There we go. And then I'm gonna cut up some of these dried mangoes. The mangoes are a little bit larger pieces. They're so delicious because I tried one. But I'm going to go and I'm just gonna cut it up like this in it, and then we'll mix it all up. Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna be a great little snack for breakfast with either yogurt or milk as cereal, or even just a little topper on some ice cream would be nice. But let me get this all cut up, and then we'll come back and we'll mix it all up, and then we'll put it in the jar. It's gonna last in the jar, just like this, for about 1 to 2 weeks. Like shelf stable, or you can vacuum seal it in a bag, all of this in a bag, and then put it in the freezer, and it will keep up to 6 months there. But let me go ahead and get this cut up. Alrighty, y'all, so I have in here some of the granola in the jar that I will leave out. This is gonna be, you wanna use this in about 1 to 2 weeks because it will go bad. So 1 to 2 weeks, we're gonna use this, whether in cereal, on top of yogurt, whatever. And then I also got 2 vacuum sealed in my out of air vacuum seal bags. And these I'm gonna toss into the freezer, and they last up to 6 months. So we'll be able to take some, excuse me, to Brother Chris and Sis Tara's house. to have for some breakfasts. And then we will have some here as well. So y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy Vlogmas Day 4. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and press the bell icon because YouTube will tell you when I put out new videos on my YouTube channel. Now, also, my nose is itching, but you want to follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, all at Ormsby Farm. And again, y'all, happy Vlogmas, happy holidays. I will see y'all on the next video tomorrow, which is day 5, which is our Ormsby Farm Christmas Live. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to leave the little video thing right here. It's going to be so much fun. Oh my gosh. I'll see you tomorrow. Ormsby Farm Christmas Live tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Be blessed.